2k19. This is episode 16, part 1, and Anomaly has just won the Intercontinental Championship and successfully defended the D-Generation X Championship. We are now headed back to Raw live after Hell in the Cell. We defeated and pissed off The Miz for sure, but let's do this. Let's get into this game.
You did it! You finally shut up The Miz.
I don't know about that, but I did beat him and take his Intercontinental title.
That's good enough.
Thanks for helping me along the way. We make a pretty good team out there.
We did.
If you ever need someone to dress up in a ridiculous costume to send a message to one of your opponents, I'm your guy.
I'll remember that.
Hey, Sasha, you mind if I have a moment to talk business with the champ?
Yeah, no problem.
I was thinking about calling myself Champ Squared, actually. You know.
Yeah, about that. Not to put a damper on your big victory, but according to WWE regulations, you're only allowed to hold one singles title at a time. I could try to circumvent the rules and let you hold both, but Triple H would just force you to vacate one anyway.
You really know how to ruin a party.
I'm sorry. So which title would you like to keep?
Well, everyone, I have earned the Intercontinental Championship, but I'm going to keep my championship because this championship has shown me a new light, and I'm going to hold on to it as long as I possibly can. Because next up, I will definitely go for that Universal Championship. But for now, we keep this championship with us, and not Triple H, because he does not deserve it.
That had to be a tough decision. If it's any consolation, I'll give you the rest of the night to celebrate with both championships.
Thanks.
Let's see, what do we have here?
Buzz, you're Intercontinental Champion. Do you know how cool
Actually,
that is?
DX Champion.
Bret freaking Hart was Intercontinental Champion. The Ultimate Warrior. Shawn Michaels. Now you. And none of them held the title I designed for you at the same time. Well, I mean, to be fair, it didn't exist then, but still, you get my point. What you've accomplished oh, man. I'm so sorry. I'm just so excited for you. It's unbelievable. I mean, I wrestled you in bingo halls in front of 20 people for $15 and a hot dog, and now we're here. I'm sorry. I'm just cutting onions right now, and listen, I'm sure you're out celebrating, but I'm between Japanese tours right now, so hit me back up when you get a chance, okay? I miss you, man. All right. Bye.
I miss you too, Cole. I miss you too.
Hey, Intercontinental Champion. That was quite a win you had over The Miz. Yeah, I know we still haven't talked, but I wanted you to know I've continued to
Hey,
watch
everybody, you could pause this if you want to read it, but I'm going to skip it because I don't like this guy.
No matter...
Some big news happening on the indie scene involving the BCW and Baron Blade, and unfortunately, once again, it's not anything positive. I have it on good authority that BCW will be closing its doors, and all future scheduled events have been canceled after Baron's double cross of his protege Buzz played out in front of a worldwide audience on NXT. Not too many wrestlers, or fans for that matter, were lining up to do business with Baron. Reports are that attendance dropped drastically, and debts were owed to various wrestlers and companies, which led to Baron trying to right the sinking ship with his own personal finances, even putting his house on the market. But apparently it was too late for BCW, which is unfortunate because at one point it was a viable option for wrestlers outside of WWE, and also another choice on the menu, if you will, for wrestling fans. Now, despite how you may feel about Baron Blade, this is no time for celebration, okay? In my opinion, the more wrestling that's out there, the better. And I'm not going to rejoice when someone loses their livelihood or their home, despite any questionable decisions they might have made in the past. While Baron Blade has hit a rough patch, it's been quite the opposite for his protege Buzz, who's had a ton of success since being traded to Monday Night Raw, most recently defeating The Miz at Hell in a Cell in a title versus title match. Now, if Buzz can avoid injury and any of the other setbacks we've seen superstars suffer, then the sky's the limit for this blue chipper. I just hope that with the loss of his mentor coinciding with his quick rise to the top, that someone is there to keep his ego in check and also look out for his best interest. But when you have instant success like he's had, I have no doubt there's a giant target on his back in that locker room.
He has make some valid points right there, guys. I have a giant target on my back right now. Oh well, let's just go. Let's do this. Let's head off to Raw.
Hey, champ. Just wanted to let you know we're wrestling tonight. And it's for the title.
Yeah, Kurt actually texted me about it this morning.
My dad texted you? He never responds to my texts because he says he's not really a texter.
He doesn't like you.
That's odd. Anyway, want a picture together?
Sure, I guess. Is this something you normally do with your opponents?
Not really. I just thought it would be a nice memento for you to have after you lose your title tonight. That's a keeper. I'll text you the pic.
Thanks. Actually, no, on second thought, I'm not really a texter.
Now I get why Kurt Angle doesn't text you. Alright, guys. Jason Jordan, my opponent
Up next
tonight.
is the long-awaited championship match.
We have a real fan favorite against Jason Jordan.
This one's going to be a classic.
Buzz is about to start trending.
Introducing the challenger.
This should be an incredible matchup. I mean, both men have extensive offensive repertoires, lasting endurance, and an insatiable appetite to be number one.
And there are few things more unforgiving than the cold steel of a cage match.
I think this man means business. Offense like this is exactly how a competitor takes control of the match. Just a painful attack on the midsection. Almost see the wind leave his body after that. Challenger's starting to falter. He looks incredibly motivated, though. Don't expect him to be down for long.
I wouldn't call for the medics just yet, Cole. He still appears to be in pretty good shape here.
I know it's early, but he has to do everything in his power not to let this get out of hand.
Believe it or not, fellas, some people are speculating whether the champ should have to defend the gold against what some are calling inferior competition here tonight.
He's inflicting some serious pain here. The challenger not in a great place.
Corey, I think you're just trying to drum up controversy. I haven't heard any whispers about the champion having to defend against inferior competition.
Yeah, inferior competition? That's nuts. I I'm willing to bet the champ started that rumor in an attempt to get into his opposition's head. Either that, or Corey's just making stuff up, as you alluded to, Michael.
He's looking a little wobbly here, guys.
Michael, his legs look like they're about to give out on him.
The champ's starting to stumble a bit.
Looking for an opening for that finisher, it seems, and that's a smart move. Just hit the finisher, get the win, and get out of there.
His way out.
A bit of a Houdini job right there.
Anytime a superstar sees an opening for their finisher, they got to take it, as Byron was saying. Elongating the match not only gives your opponent an opportunity to get back in it, but you're also running the risk of injury anytime you're in the ring longer than you have to.
Yeah, but sometimes you just enjoy beating somebody up, especially if you're in the ring with somebody like Saxton.
I know anything is possible, but I just can't envision a new champ being crowned here tonight. The champ just comes into tonight with too much momentum.
Okay, no.
And we're underway. Looking at these two men, I don't think there's going to be anything traditional about this one-on-one matchup. Nicely done. Doubled over now. Showing off that vertical. Good use.
Executed perfectly.
Nice move. Oh, what a drop kick.
On the mark.
His feet.
Now that's a takedown. Walking around the city earlier today, guys, the only thing anybody was talking about was this title match. Everywhere I went, from the coffee shop to the bookstore, everybody was talking about this match.
I'll be shocked if that's not it. Byron, I had a similar experience as you this morning. Nearly every person at the gym I went to was talking about this title match, and rightfully so. This is an absolutely huge match.
Okay, wait. Let me get this straight. Byron spent the morning at the bookstore, while you, Cole, went to the gym. Man, that's brilliant. You guys have any other jokes?
And down goes the leg.
Leg drop! Call me crazy, but this might be one of those rare instances where the champion actually enters the match as the underdog. I know it sounds odd, but it really seems like the champ is up against a headwind here.
When this guy's on, look out. Shining Wizard!
That's right, Corey. That was a Shining Wizard.
Watch out. That was power. He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet.
He's in the driver's seat now.
Will Jason Jordan be able to continue?
You're not crazy, Byron. The champ certainly has an uphill battle here. And while it's rare, we have seen the challenger head into the match as the heavy favorite. Bruno Sammartino challenging Stan Stasiak in 1973 immediately comes to mind, as does Diesel squaring off against Bob Backlund in 1994.
Wait, did you really just say that Saxton is not crazy, Cole? Man, just when I started to think you might be all right, you go and say something ridiculous like that.
He'll be feeling the effects of that for a while.
You gotta think about using the finisher here pretty soon, I would think. Just pick up the win and move on. There's no need to keep this thing going longer than necessary.
Hip attack. He's targeting the midsection here.
Looks to me, guys, like the champ has no plans on losing the title anytime soon.
Spear! That was vicious.
Good point by Byron earlier.
That was not a spear, but okay.
Finisher, you got it. He hits it. Buzz brings everyone to their feet. He got him there.
Just look at this, Cole. Wow.
Hip attack.
We may very well be seeing the finisher here very shortly, guys, and when that happens, you can bet this one's going to be over.
Well, the idea here is to debilitate your opponent and give yourself time to climb over the cage wall and out to the floor.
Retains the title.
And here's another look at some incredible action from a match that we're not likely to stop talking about for a long, long time.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
You think Jason Jordan still wants to take a selfie with Buzz now? Real classy, Byron.
What the heck?
Do you hear the buzz? It's the sound of the cicada emerging after years of slumber from
This
their
isn't the
underground
Flash.
existence. Just as you have emerged from the underground and made your presence known. Unfortunately for the cicada, when it tunnels its way to the Earth's surface, it only has mere weeks to live before it is eaten by a predator. Well, I am that predator. For I am the eater of worlds. You should have stayed underground, my friend. Because now I am coming for you.
This has the potential to be a very bad situation for Buzz.
Looks like Bray Wyatt is after me now. I'll definitely have a target on my back for sure. Let's see what happens. Here we go, next week.
Hey, not to be weird or anything, but I've been meaning to ask you since you got to Raw. What's up with you driving this retro van everywhere?
It's just what I'm used to, I guess. I kind of lived in it when I was on the indie scene.
Kind of?
Okay, I definitely lived in it when times were tight. And then when I signed with WWE, I decided to fix it up. Keep it running.
Interesting. And the bug logo?
Oh, this used to be my dad's work van for his exterminator business. It's pretty much the last thing he gave me. I guess his way of supporting my crazy wrestling dreams.
That's cool.
I mean, other than the fact that it still kind of smells like pesticide.
Well, I think your dad would be really proud of what you've accomplished so far.
Yeah. Yeah, me too.
Alright everyone, we
Don't
are
change that
headed
channel.
to face
We have
Kurt
singles
Hawkins
action coming up. We have a
in
real
a singles
fan favorite
match, it
against
looks
an
like.
imposing adversary.
Don't think it's for the title, but we'll find out.
The Indie Invader is here! It's...
Face the facts, man. This guy may never, ever win another match.
Let's do this, guys. Let's go. Kurt Hawkins, bring it on. Come on, bring it on.
As Buzz is set to take on Kurt Hawkins in this non-title match, we have to discuss what happened last week when Bray Wyatt appeared and essentially threatened Buzz.
That was creepy. I don't have a good feeling about what might happen next. When the Eater of Worlds sets his sights on you, nothing good can come from it.
You have to wonder if the specter of Bray Wyatt looming over Buzz will be a distraction from him going forward.
Normally I'd say it would be a concern, but luckily he's facing Kurt Hawkins, who's on a bit of a losing streak, to say the least.
There it is, the spinning heel kick.
So painful.
Was that a spinning heel kick?
Oh, I think this man means business. Got him good with the elbow there. How you make a statement. He's starting to stagger a bit. At this point, it's all about how he responds and potentially rebounds.
He just has to make sure this doesn't get too out of hand for him. Sometimes, momentum has a way of permanently swinging one way. That's what he wants to avoid here.
Oh, yeah, here's Kurt Hawkins. Oh, yeah, here's Kurt Hawkins.
Reaching amazing heights to pull that one off. He's inflicting some serious pain here.
Woo, nice ups.
Oh, Buzz just barely got out of the way.
He got him good there. Well executed. Up and over with a suplex.
Whoa, Kurt Hawkins dodged that one. Oh, yeah, here's Kurt Hawkins.
He's taking some offense. With these two guys, we all knew this was going to be an all-out battle.
Yeah, but it looks to me like he still has plenty of energy in that body of his.
There's the cover. Can he do it? Buzz with the easy
really?
Kick out.
That early? You know what? I'm done with you.
Oh, I think this man means business. Nobody controls the pace of a match quite like this guy. What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find. Oh, what a side slam. Incredible.
Kurt Hawkins is in trouble. Look at that air. His leaping ability is
Get up.
absolutely
Come on, get up.
Just go for the finisher already. I don't understand the delay. The object is to win the match, isn't it? Come on, let's go.
I don't want to know what that feels like. The spinning heel kick, this one in the books. As Corey continues to criticize the action in the ring, allow me to take the other side of the argument. The last thing any superstar wants to do is go for the finisher prematurely. No good can come of that.
Yeah, you really want to wait for the exact right time. If you go for it and miss, that could be the momentum shift your opponent has been waiting for.
Vertical suplex.
Nice.
What is the kick connects?
But he's running on fumes here. Does he have enough left in him to capitalize?
Let's see that again.
Definitely worth a second look.
Against all odds, he's got the victory. And here's another look at what made that match so special.
That was just one of those matches that the men involved should just be proud to be a part of. A legendary performance.
Do you
Not
hear that
again.
It's the sound of insects buzzing all around us. But unlike you, they serve a purpose. My fireflies light up the night so maggots can seek out and dine on rotten flesh and waste. But you're simply a parasite, feeding off of everyone you encounter and giving nothing in return. Your lineage itself was built on someone whose sole purpose was to leave death in their path, to exterminate. And I find that amusing, because that is exactly what I'm going to do to you. You see, at TLC, you can leave your precious title at home. I'm not concerned with that trivial ornament. What I am concerned with is your demise, your extermination.
I'm not gonna stand here and let you try to play mind games with me. But what I will do is accept your challenge for a match at TLC.
What is happening?
I have no idea, but this is a sick man we're dealing with.
Luckily, we're not the ones dealing with him. He's Buzz's problem now at TLC.
Well, it looks like Bray Wyatt is definitely out to get me, guys. Whatever will I do? Alright, we're continuing next. I think I still have some time left. And then we'll head straight off into part 2. This is going to be a 3-parter,
Yeah. Hey, Matt. Sorry to interrupt, whatever it is you're doing.
What does it look like? I'm rosining my violin bow as one does.
Yeah, of course. Listen, I've got a match coming up against Bray Wyatt, and I was just kind of hoping you might be able to give me some advice.
Brother Buzz, are you woken?
I don't think so.
If one is not woken, then there is no hope in combating a force such as the monster you speak of. And even I, who is supremely woken, have lost many battles to him in the Great War.
Okay, so how do I become woken?
That is like asking how your vessel breathes the air. It must materialize on its own. Or there is the technique of a jaunt to the multiverse, but all this rosining about and dispensing of wisdom has given me much weary. I must retreat to my quarters. Good evening, compeer.
What the fuck?
I guess.
Well, I'm not sure that was very helpful for Buzz. Coming up next up.
Oh, it's Bray
Uh-oh.
Wyatt.
It's time, guys. Let's do this.
A foreboding feeling in the air as we watch Bray Wyatt.
Oh, man, they're surrounded by concrete walls and so many other items that can inflict major pain.
Bray is making the hair on my back stand up. That's disgusting. The atmosphere out here is chilly, it's creepy, it's unsettling, and that's exactly the way Bray Wyatt wants it. A kick right to the gut. This can go a variety of different ways, Corey.
And almost none of them are good.
Doubled over now.
Bray Wyatt on the defensive. He's still got plenty of gas left in his tank, though.
Well, he had to expect to take some punishment tonight. You don't step in the ring with this guy and walk away completely unscathed.
I know it's somewhat early still, but this could be a pivotal point in this match, guys. Let's see how he reacts here.
He's trying to mangle his face here. I can't tell you how many victims have suffered the same fate. He's on the defensive here. I fully expect him to bounce back, though. This is the type of one-on-one atmosphere where he thrives.
Who doesn't love when a fight breaks out in the back? I mean, other than you, Saxton. Mr. Goody Two-Shoes over here likes to keep it in the ring. Whatever.
Yeah, but if you count him out now, guys, you'd be making a very big mistake. Mark my words. Oh boy, he is rolling.
That landed perfectly. It's got to be over now. Bray Wyatt clearly out of his element here. He doesn't want to absorb much more punishment if he wants to win this match.
At this point, they both look to be about evenly matched. Maybe I'd give him an edge, but not by much. Never know where the action's going to take us. Action is on the move now.
Kendo stick!
Perfectly executed.
This is my weapon.
He's displaying classic offense here. This kind of offense he's known for. There was a little something extra behind that chop. What does Buzz have in store? We're about to find out.
He's going to do it.
In the face.
Wait, what?
Uh-oh.
Watch out.
Oh, shoulder first.
Guys, you don't think.
Oh, no,
You don't think.
I can't watch.
Not like this. Oh, my God.
Uh-oh.
No. No, 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 no.
Is
No.
he really gonna do this? This is bad. Oh, no. No, this is sick. Sister Abigail. Come on now.
Please don't do this.
Oh, my God.
What kind of twisted individual would destroy something that meant so much to Buzz?
Bray Wyatt would. The man operates under a different set of rules.
I can't believe this.
And there you have it, everyone. That concludes part 1 of this 3-parter. Wow. I don't even know how I'm going to recover from that, but I will see you next in episode... whatever, well, the same episode, but it's going to be the second part. And that is actually coming up right after this one, so please, if you haven't done it yet, subscribe to this channel. If you want to see more, like I said, I'll be doing other games as well. I just want to finish this one before I start moving on to other areas. I will be working on microphone issues as well in the future. So just stick with me, guys. I will be here. I'll see you next time.